Health Watch is a service provided by Markham and Wallace Hospital. Tune in for tips on how to be healthier and live a healthier lifestyle. Catch Health Watch every month right here on WBON TV.
Visit the walk-in clinic at Irvin Primary Care on Friday evenings and weekends with no appointment necessary. A service of Mercy Health, Markham and Wallace Hospital. For those times when it's not serious enough to go to the ER, but you feel too sick to wait until Monday, visit Irvin Primary Care.
So summer's here. As the weather gets a lot nicer and the sun comes out, we get outside, we start doing a lot of our activities. Some of the important tips, summer safety, really it's prevention. A lot of prevention is the key to being safe this summer. So protective clothing, if you're going to be out in the sun, wearing hats, kind of keeping yourself in the shade, and then also wearing a lot of the sunscreens before you go outside. So you want to prepare before it gets too late. A lot of safety tips associated with the water hazards. It's great to be in the water, but you really have to be safe, and especially having young kids around, making sure that they have life jackets available. If you're going to be around swimming pools, just make sure that you're not leaving any children unattended for any period of time. It only takes a few seconds and only a couple inches of water for a child to have a catastrophic event, and drowning is a serious issue that we see, unfortunately, and you never want that to happen to anyone, so really keep that in mind when you're playing this summer. When you're out working, if you're doing any kind of gardening or lawn work or just outside playing, your body has a mechanism to kind of cool down during those hot days where it's sweating and evaporating the fluids off. But if that gets overwhelmed, then the body starts to have signs of heat exhaustion. You start getting lightheaded, if you start getting dizzy, nausea, vomiting. If you're really to the extreme, you can actually pass out, have seizures. If you see someone out that looks altered, they're not acting right, they're progressing towards heat stroke, and that's a really significant thing that needs to be addressed immediately. So what you want to do is remove them from the hot situation, bring them inside if you have access to AC, get them cooled down, put a fan on them, hot or cold mist or something like that, just to kind of help cool them down. And of course, if they're altered, by all means, call 911 or get them seen by a physician. You never want to leave a pet, a child, any type of animal in a car, even if you're just going to run in, grab groceries real quick and run back out. The car can heat up very quickly, and that can cause permanent damage, and it can kill people. It can kill children and your animals. Ticks are out. The wasps and everything are starting to sting. So if people are getting stung by wasps, if they have a known allergy to the bee venom, they should have access to an epinephrine pen or an EpiPen. So always carry those if you are allergic to those type of animals or those venoms. Having the EpiPen available and letting those around you know that you have the EpiPen, just in case you get stung and you need the administration of the epinephrine, they can access it if you can't do it yourself. If you're getting stings or you see a stinger in the arm, you want to remove those. One of the tricks, instead of just grabbing and pulling it out, because then you squeeze more venom in, is to actually get like a credit card or something with a hard edge, and you can kind of flick the stinger out without squeezing more venom in the skin. Tick bites, tick removal is key. You want to remove the whole tick, grabbing it by the neck and pulling it out slowly instead of just leaving the head in there, because then it can cause more damage. So tick removal, checking for ticks is the key. It's really prevention. Think before you act, and always be cognizant of those around you. So just have fun, but be safe. Feel free to come to the hospital. We're always happy to check you out.
Health Watch is a service provided by Markham and Wallace Hospital. Tune in for tips on how to be healthier and live a healthier lifestyle. Catch Health Watch every month right here on WBON TV.